Alright everybody, I'm Logan Alec, I'm a CPA, and this is my stimulus update for Friday, January 1st. Happy New Year everybody. Just as a reminder, in a couple hours here at 9 o'clock a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, over on our family channel, the Alec Family, we will be having a live-streamed gender reveal for my wife Caroline's and my second child. Caroline and I do not know the gender yet. We will find out alongside you in a couple of hours. Link to the live stream gender reveal is at the top of the screen here, as well as in the description below. All right, now let's talk stimulus. I will talk a little bit about $2,000 stimulus check legislation later in this video, but first I want to address some issues with the $600 stimulus checks. Brief $600 stimulus check update. Some people have asked if they received the first stimulus on the EIP card, the stimulus debit card, that disastrously rolled out stimulus debit card. Will they receive their second stimulus payment on that same debit card? The answer is no. The debit card you have will not be reloaded with the second stimulus payment. However, IRS is saying that new stimulus debit cards will be issued to some individuals chosen to receive their EIP2, meaning their second stimulus payment on a stimulus debit card. IRS is not at this time disclosing whom those individuals are or how they've been chosen to receive the second stimulus payment on a new debit card. I imagine that this information will be found on the Get My Payment tool after the IRS updates it for second stimulus payment distribution. But it's not necessarily the case that if you received a debit card for your first stimulus payment, that you will definitely receive one for the second, okay? Once Get My Payment tool is updated for second stimulus payment, hopefully the specifics of receiving your second stimulus payment will be made clear for those of you who were not one of the lucky ones who received it via direct deposit this week. Also, IRS is at this point saying that you cannot change your bank information, so if you don't get a second stimulus payment, just like if you don't get a first stimulus payment because your bank information, they didn't have the right bank information, you can claim it on your 2020 tax return as the recovery rebate credit. Okay. All right. Now let's talk $2,000 stimulus checks. As I told you in my video yesterday, Mitch McConnell shot down a vote on the standalone $2,000 stimulus check House bill. No surprises there. And no matter how hard Schumer and Sanders push for this thing, Mitch is not putting it on the Senate floor. He's just not going to, right? At least not of his own accord. Here's the honest truth, folks. If he's not willing to do that with one of the most pivotal Senate elections in recent memory taking place next week, when will he be willing to do that? Mitch's sole goal before the next Congress is to overturn President Trump's veto of the Defense Authorization Act, which Trump vetoes because it does not contain a repeal of Section 230. Procedural votes will be taken today with the hope of a final vote, a final veto overturning being done tomorrow. So naturally, the last hope for $2,000 stimulus checks in this Congress, and this is a very slim hope, is that Dems say, with Bernie leading the charge, look, Mitch, we're not going to vote on overturning the veto unless you put the House bill for $2,000 stimulus checks on the Senate floor. On Wednesday, Bernie blocked unanimous consent for Mitch's veto overturn, forcing Mitch to go through the formalities that will be witnessed today on the Senate floor as well as tomorrow. Not a lot of Dems were with Bernie on Wednesday to vote against the motion to proceed for the veto overturn. Will more join the fight today and stand the ground on $2,000 stimulus checks? That is the question, folks. Personally, my gut is I think a lot of Dems feel that $2,000 stimulus checks in this Congress is a lost cause and that they would rather wait until a more favorable Congress and perhaps even until under Joe Biden. That's my sentiment. Feel free to disagree. Okay. All right, that is all I have for right now. I'll see you at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time over on our family channel for the gender reveal. There will be a link on the next screen that you can click on. That is the link that you should go to at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.